live.
I didn't see it. There it is.
YouTube Live.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, we got Rich Cooley and the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton is here. That's it. No Swiftwater, no Biffles. The Biffles. Alaska and Swiftwater had something better to do, apparently.
Yep.
What's better than this, though, on a Sunday night that you would have to do?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Everybody have a good 4th of July?
I did. I worked my butt off the 4th of July.
Did you?
We're having ours tonight.
Oh,
The 5th.
Yeah, I got one of the big boomers while I was here.
Uh-huh.
And then when I went to Oklahoma, because man, Oklahoma is like, that's all you see in Oklahoma around the 4th is those big fireworks. They're everywhere. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah.
And so I picked up a big grand finale boomer there. So I've got some big boomers to light off tonight.
Oh, nice. big bloomers to light off. Oh, or you said boomers.
Boomers. Yeah.
Not
big boomers.
well, you let some off there at Flash Bash.
Who did? Dennis did?
Yeah.
What?
You lit some off at the Flash Bash?
Yeah, he did some fireworks at Flash Bash.
Oh, those are little compared to what I got.
Oh, dang.
Mm.
Going big time tonight, huh?
Yeah, big.
July, not the
Oh, I'm definitely going to record it. I'll put it on my second YouTube channel. I got the IGH Outdoors, my new YouTube channel.
What is it again?
My second channel it's kind of like a vlog channel.
Uh-huh.
And I call it IGH Outdoors.
IGH.
IGH for Indiana Gold Hunter, IGH Outdoors. And that's just anything else I do, like, if I go fishing, hunting, anything I do. And I plan on doing, I got my magnets in. So I'm going to be doing some magnet fishing. I plan on getting it out for the first time tomorrow. So, but I try to keep all that other, all that stuff on my IGH channel. And then just basically my prospecting stuff on just my Dennis Dayton YouTube channel.
Yeah, gotcha. Sure it ain't gonna get too confusing, or
nah.
No. I mean, you can do enough content for them both.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Because I mean, I go mushroom hunt.
Right.
We just a lot of other things to do. When I go work on equipment, I'll have a vlog channel just showing, tinkering with stuff and repairing equipment and stuff like that.
Oh, I got you. That makes sense. Nothing wrong with that.
Everyday life of Dennis Dayton.
In the life of Dennis Dayton, like my Ghost fan, see it appearing. Ghost fan.
Yeah.
Ghost fan.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot, dude. It's like in the 90s. I'm sure it is there in Indiana too.
Oh yeah. I tell you what though, Oklahoma, I do not miss that heat because it was in the hundreds.
See, it's like Arizona, ain't it?
It was crazy. And the humidity was like, what was the humidity at? Like 68% or it was ridiculous. And what I mean by humidity is, anyone that lives there, it's been there, knows exactly what I'm talking about. You can go outside, in which I did.
Right.
About 7:30 in the morning. If you're wearing jeans, you'll be outside not even 5 minutes and your jeans are sticking to your legs already.
Yeah,
it's bad.
That's humid.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Not at all. They can keep that. This is hot enough and humid enough. But I'm not complaining. It's been a nice summer.
Right.
Things like this will be the best summer we've had in a while. Hot days, the way summer's supposed to be.
We really didn't have a spring. It just pretty much went from winter to summer.
Winter, summer, yeah.
Yeah, we got the Biffles that are on their way to Alaska. So
Yep.
They're heading north to Alaska.
North to Alaska.
Yep.
I saw, did you see that post where Shad went in? They pulled him off to the side. Our combat Marine vet was frisked and patted down and everything.
Searched him. I wonder if they did a full cavity search.
Oh, I hope they did.
Yeah, checked his luggage, patted him down, freaking
Yep.
all kinds of good
Wonder
stuff.
why they singled old Shad out.
What does he mean by had to bend over and touch his ankles? What is that all about?
I don't know. When they start snapping them rubber gloves on. Hey,
Did you see Kathleen's mask she had on the plane?
her what she had on her bedazzled mask.
Yeah. She
Oh,
had
did
that.
she? That was cool. Those are cool that she made.
It was better than the way it was when it came. Yeah.
Mhm.
After she bedazzled it, you know.
She could actually make those and sell them and make a killing off of them.
Just buy them, bedazzle them, and then sell them for more,
I'm
right?
telling you.
Makes sense, I guess. You know. I know. I just actually ordered me some face shields, but I got some that hook to your ball cap.
Right.
You know, because now at work I have to turn my hat around backwards to put on a stupid face shield. It's annoying. So these they slide over the bill of your hat,
Right.
and they were like $2 something a piece. So I ordered a 5-pack. I figure if I gotta wear them stupid things, I want one that fits over the front of my hat. I shouldn't have to turn my hat around to wear a face shield, you know,
Right.
and to be all gangsta by turning my hat around. Right, Dennis?
Yes.
Try to wear my hat like a man. So it's like, man, that sucks. So I ordered some. So I'll let you guys know if they're any good when they come in. You know, it's like, hey, why not?
Also, don't forget about the GPS raffle.
Oh, the member raffle that Bob
Yeah.
started.
We got that started. Bob Drake put in there the 10 amazing silver coins and 1 gram gold nugget. Then you have the 30-inch Royal Recirculating Sluice Kit. And then we have the other one, which is $1 certificate and 1 gram of gold. Is that what it is?
And I seen today that somebody else I think is building a sluice and is going to donate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As soon as I get the pictures and stuff, I'll add it to it, and then we'll see what else gets added to it.
Cool. There you go. All you got to do is hit that donate button. Tickets are $5 a piece.
Yep. And there
If
will
you want to throw something in, they'll be more than happy to take it on. Let's get this going.
There's going to be multiple drawings.
Yes.
Yep. Multiple winners.
Drawing for every prize. So, you know, for like the silver coins and a nugget will be a prize. The sluice box will be a prize. The silver certificate and the gram of gold will be a prize. So each thing will be a different, another drawing, another name. So, you know, and if you've got a couple tickets and you win one, you may win another one. Never know.
That's right.
So, all you got to do is click that donate button at $5 a ticket, and I'll send you the last 3 digits of your ticket number, and easy peasy. Good luck
Easy
to
peasy.
that participates, and you know we appreciate it. And Bob and everybody else that's pitched in on this, Dwight and White Gold, and you know, thank you guys so much. You know,
Man, if you sell over 1,000 tickets, so you're gonna have to send them 4 digits instead of 3.
so far. I think we sold 5 so far.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, if you sell over 1,000 tickets, you're gonna come back around to the same numbers. You're like,
Oh,
2.7?
I would go to a different color because I got red ones and blue ones.
ah.
Right now we're doing red.
So if you sell 1,000, then you'll switch to blue, and then you'll have the blue tickets. Gotcha.
I don't think we'll have that problem. So.
No, I don't either. Or I would do the last 4 numbers instead of the last 3. I would just give, you know, because it's the ticket number. I got the tickets. I mean, they're in a
And they are how much each? Did you say?
$5
$5 a piece.
Yep. You know, Bob set the price. Bob set this whole thing up. This was Bob's.
That's cool. Thank you, Bob.
He asked me if it was okay. I was like, well, of course. You know, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What keeps us going here? You know, great members like Bob. You know, I can't do it on my own.
Yeah, and everybody that donated so far, appreciate it.
I mean, it's the only way it keeps us here for how many years we've been here. Good God, 11 years on GPS, and
Has it been that long?
yeah, maybe more. might be like 13 years on GPS, and it's like got to be 7 years on Prospector Radio.
Right.
I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, I lost track. I don't know.
Years have flown by, and now we do the video thing, which is, of course, another expense because you can't use the free version for nothing that you want to do.
Right. Hey, did you ever get a hold of Tim, the guest we're having on for next Sunday?
No.
Yet? Okay.
No.
I'll get with you then afterwards, and we'll.
Yes, and
We'll
we'll
get it set
get
up.
with them this week. Get him scheduled. You want to tell everybody who it's going to be?
Yeah, we are next Sunday. We are going to have Pat Keene on as our guest
Okay.
from Keene Engineering that makes the dredges.
Makes the equipment that almost, I'd say, 98% of all binders use.
Yeah.
Keen
So,
equipment. I got a Keen sluice. I had a Keen dredge.
I've got 2 Keene dredges out there in Idaho. So
Yeah, it's like Pat Keen. We ain't had Pat Keen on since we were on 1,000 mics, I think.
has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been that long.
It's been that long.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been a lot of years. Lots of years. So it'd be nice to have Pat on. We ain't had him here. We can pick his brain, see what's happening down at
Oh yeah, he's always got some good stories to tell.
Yeah, and see what kind of new stuff they're working on and all that jazz. That's always cool. So Pat Keene next Sunday. So mark it on your calendars.
Oh yeah. Don't want to miss it.
No, don't want to miss it. It's going to be interesting. Always good when we have Pat here. It's been a while.
So you guys had a good 4th, huh? I mean,
Like I said, I worked on my floors all day. So that's it for me. I worked again.
I tell you what was absolutely beautiful was on the drive home, because I didn't want to really be going through St. Louis at night, in case we had car problems.
Yeah.
And we were just going through St. Louis, and, it was about the time where you just start to light the fireworks, and we got through St. Louis and went over the bridge and, right past the arch.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe the fireworks you could see in all different directions. It was beautiful just to watch, So I guess, I know a lot of fireworks have been canceled all over the place, but there's still some places that were still having them, and they were going pretty strong from where we could see it in St. Louis.
Yeah, I heard all these fireworks displays were canceled, but yet outside our window, we kept hearing the big booms, and it's like, yeah.
That's because people said the heck with it and started doing them themselves.
Yeah, I don't think nobody got that memo that they were canceled. Yeah, there was plenty of fireworks going off.
Oh yeah,
like heck of a lot of them.
Yeah, they were going off up until about almost 1 o'clock this morning.
I don't know what time they quit around here. They started at like 10 though, man. They started, boom. And I was like,
yeah, it was beautiful though. Just to see all that, because once you're going over that bridge in St. Louis by the arch, you can see for miles and, in different directions. And it was beautiful. I just can't explain it. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, that's wide open right there, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty well. Your elevation's a little higher,
right? So you could see like above everything.
Yeah, you could see above everything, and it was amazing.
Well, that's cool. And then Dennis is going to Idaho.
Yes, I go back to work Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night. 10 days later, I will be in Idaho.
You'll be here for Pat next Sunday, right?
You know it.
You know it.
I'm not going to book a guest and not be on. Are you kidding me? That's like, that would be like, somebody books a guest and they don't show up, you need to kick them off the air.
Just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
That'd be like me trying to, you know, miss Jeff Williams when he comes on. I mean, I remember, what was it, man, years ago, and it seemed like every time we got Jeff Williams on, it was always on the weekend. When I used to work in the 12-hour shifts,
Yeah.
and had to work every other weekend, it was always seemed like it got scheduled on the weekend I had to work, and I missed one show of Jeff Williams, and I said, nope, never again. And I gave up a lot of double time on Sunday to be on the show for Jeff Williams. So, but hopefully, well, going forward, I make sure I try to get them scheduled for my weekend off. But yeah, I'll definitely be here Sunday.
All right, cool. And then you can concentrate on going to Idaho.
Yeah, but I will be back on 12-hour shifts this week. So Wednesday I won't be able to make Wednesday show because I work from 8 at night till 8 in the morning. So
Roger, that's fine.
Wow.
That is fine. At least you'll be here Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Keen. That way you can.
Yeah, and then depending on where we're at and signal and stuff like that, even if we have to go into Elk City, maybe for a West Coast Wednesday or Sunday show, I'll get a hold of you, Tim, or send you a message. But definitely, you know, try to be on and at least for a little bit on the show. Try to do a West Coast Wednesday appearance. And
if you can, that'd be awesome. Oh, I should pray. Rich, are
That
you?
way you can give us an update and all that.
yeah, I mean, if I have to, I'll just go rent a motel room there in Elk City. And I think they got Wi-Fi and just do a show from there.
They should have, right?
And
And
Yeah,
they
they-
sit outside there and see if it's free. Or go to a McDonald's.
just sit outside the hotel.
Yeah, there's no McDonald's, no just grocery store and a couple bars and post office and I think a little small hotel type thing. That's one way in, one way out. There's once you get into Elk City, if you want to leave, you have to turn around and go back the way you came.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you may have to go get a hotel room so you could shower and sleep in a bed.
Well, I got the bags, you know, they're like 5-gallon bags and they're like black on one side. It helps heat it up.
Yeah.
And then I bought the shower. It's like a tent, but it's like a shower house you can hang it up on.
So, Denny, what are you taking now that you got rid of the van?
Limousine.
Got the limo, baby.
We're not taking that limo out there.
Huh? No, we're driving David Brown's truck.
Yeah, that's what you guys took last time, right?
Yeah, he's got a diesel. Oh,
Oh, is that the one you had problems with last time, or the accident?
we didn't have really problems with it. There was like a sensor or something he ended up having to replace when he got back. I mean, we made it out there and back just fine.
Oh, I thought you had an axle trailer or something screw up.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought a wheel bearing or something. Yeah, went.
Yeah, I thought a wheel bearing or something went out.
When I come in to, no. When I come in, also I had in the mail. I put in for a special plate. You know how you can put in for special plates
Yeah.
for your
I've seen
vehicles, and
Plate, you mean?
huh?
A vanity plate
Yeah, vanity plate.
for your
No, license plate. And I was trying to figure, because you only can go like 7 letters or numbers mixed or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out how I could put Indiana Gold Hunter on a
IGH
license plate.
IGHUNR.
No. Well, I had to settle for what I thought, well, I can't squeeze Indiana.
No.
So I'm going to put AU HUNTR, right? Well, then I realized on the plate, it already says Indiana, right?
Right. So let me see it. Wait, that's the same license plate that Jim Ham has.
He has the Indiana Gold Hunter plate.
He has the AU Hunter. His would be Ohio AU Hunter.
So I've got the Indiana, and no one else had Indiana Gold Hunter.
You got the.
So I got exactly what I wanted. I got the
You got the Indiana Gold Hunter.
Yep, Indiana was already on the plate,
Yeah.
and AU Hunter below it. So,
Jim has the Ohio Gold Hunter.
and that plate goes on my limo.
Oh, does oh my God, does it really?
Yes, it does.
What am I gonna do with you? You
Yep, I was excited about it. Got it.
rolling down the road in his limo. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm glad you sent me a message, because it's just been, the travel back, and not getting back till early this morning. Was tired, slept in, drove straight through, and finally I got everything done and went out there and was washing my quad, and that's when I got that message from you. Hey, you coming? I went, oh yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I forgot about the show. I was so concentrated on washing my quad. It was I was having issues. I thought I was going to have to replace, because I'm trying to replace it's electric shift, and it's got power steering, so man, it spoils me. But I was having problems with it shifting the electric part. So I go to YouTube and I type in having trouble with electric shift on the Honda Foreman 500. And man, that's one thing I love about YouTube, man. They give you step by step, on what it is or what it could be and how to fix it. And there was actually like 2 different things that it could be.
right.
Or actually 3.
Right.
Well, one is you take there's a plate you take off down by the starter, and it's got like grease in it, and over time it gets wet and it kind of gets like tar. You just clean it off and you put new grease on. One is a position sensor, and the third one is your battery was weak. So I had a brand new battery, and I stuck it in there and fired it up and started shifting just fine, baby. It was the battery.
That's all it was.
That's it.
Easy enough fix.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yeah.
That weak battery would cause that.
Yeah. But before that,
Anybody have the gold prices?
Ooh, gold.
Gold prices. Yeah.
You got them, Dan?
I don't know. I don't. Let me see if I can.
Oh, crap.
Let me see if I can. What do you guys go through? Like Kitco or something?
Just go to GPS. But
man, I don't want
can't
to lose.
find it on there.
I don't want to lose my lost treasure thing I got pulled up on my phone here.
I'm opening up the browser on this other computer. Let's see.
All right.
Let's just see. Make sure don't start playing some kind of rackety sound. So Skype. Let's just see. GPS right there. All right. Now let's scroll down, see if this one shows me. And of course it does not, because it does not have Java enabled. I think the only one that does.
Mine won't work because I don't have Adobe Reader.
I don't have Java on that. Wait, let me check the main computer. Hold on, the one I got the chat room on. So let me go in there and see. It probably won't either. I'm gonna have to change that. Oh, there it is. Okay, run Adobe. Yeah, just to run it.
Small one. Fine.
And there we go. Oh, maybe. Are you seriously? Let me refresh it. And current gold prices, I have nothing. It's time to change that app because it's just not making me happy. So,
all right, from what I see, maybe the gold price is $1,775.77.
that sounds right.
It's up $1.03.
Okay.
Silver looks like it's 1805. Not really down anything. It says down 000.
Well, what I'm seeing, let me see. Well, I see, well, hold on. Gold was 1776 yesterday. Rhodium, my favorite, stayed flat at 8,000.
Wow.
That's all I got so far. Guys are posting it in the YouTube chat room. What was silver, guys? Let me know what silver was.
I have 1805. I don't know if that's true or not.
For silver? Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds, it was 18 Wednesday. So
It
18.
went up a nickel.
Yeah, it might have went up a nickel. I'll keep letting you guys know if anybody posted in there. But dang, yeah, I'm gonna have to change that app now on GPS. I don't that annoys me. Time for
Looks like platinum is $807.58.
platinum. Okay.
Palladium is $1,923.
Okay.
And you already said rhodium, so
Yeah. Rhodium was 8.
that's all I got.
Okay. That works. Hey, it is what it is. We got it. It's close enough.
Yeah, I ain't no expert. We
No.
got it.
No, we just rattle them off. You know, it's all good. It is all good.
Man, just think if we would have bought, what was it, palladium? It's up in there like 8,000. Isn't that what palladium is, Tim?
No, that's rhodium, isn't it?
Rhodium. Can you imagine? Remember when it was like, what was it, like 3,000 or 2,000 when we first started talking to prices?
Probably.
If you'd invested, not even a year ago, I think when we first started doing that, and it jumped up to what it is now. Oh,
Then it shot up to like 13.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean,
it was crazy.
it was a crazy price on rhodium. I would love to own some rhodium. Just saying. Oh, Dennis, David Bailey said, nice shirt.
Oh yeah, I got my I had them in gray, and my shirt guy that I went to school with is in Oklahoma. So
Right.
we got it in black.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Just look at it. And it should say, just saying.
Just look at it.
Join the best family. Let's build together. Just saying. Let's look at that.
So yeah, I got the new shirts in black. I like them better than I do the gray. And he's actually working on a couple new designs for me. I said, man, I got to have something different. I want, instead of that. So hopefully they'll come up with something good.
Right. No, I'm sure he will. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Those look good.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Right?
Absolutely.
How about birthdays?
Birthdays. Rich, you doing birthdays?
Yep. Is Denny singing?
Dennis, you singing?
You know it. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Should I do a surprise? Why does he always do that?
What?
Should I go up here and stop the video and come back with a surprise?
No,
Nah.
he doesn't want to see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Okay, we got the birthdays for July 5th, 2020. And the person ain't on this list, but his name is Bruce Custer, and he's in the chat room. Happy birthday, Bruce. The birthdays that are on the list is Bill Fellers, Chris Peace, Fleming Nielsen, Gio Gulabuff, Jim Hensley, Keith E. Bills, Matt, Robert Frang, William Earls. And tomorrow's birthday is Alex Bennett, Bill Thomas, Darren Milbrandt, DJ Anderson, Jeremy, Carl Ramsey, Paul Vila, Renee Fieldstad, and Ted Scroggins.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. You should do Bruce since he's in the chat
Mr.
room.
Bruce.
Can you highlight Bruce's?
Yep. Highlight Bruce's. Actually, I met Bruce down at Lou's. There we did some dredging together out on the Tapaloosa River. What type of prospecting you do? He does recreational. Do you belong to any clubs? He just said, why? Find the site. How did you find the site? Email. Who referred you to the site? Email. What kind of equipment do you use? Dredge, sluice, pan, high banker, and mini high banker. And also, he ran a lot of equipment when we were down there too. We ran that the spinner down there, and we did the gold table, the shaker, and we were down there with Lou. So
yeah, I need to watch that video again. It's been a long time since I watched that video from our Alabama trip.
Yeah, I don't even know where that's at.
It's on GPS.
Is it?
Yeah, it's there.
Right up there with those videos. So.
Yeah, it's in the videos. Yeah. Bruce said he belongs to the GPAA, LDMA, etc.
Okay.
And many more.
I just now seen that come up.
I'm not a member of etc. yet. Dennis, I'm hearing fireworks going off right now. Big boomers.
I'm surprised we're not hearing them too, because all week, basically in the evening, they've been putting them off.
Yeah, it ain't even dark yet, though. You know? It's like, let it get dark. I know it's hard to fight the urge of lighting the wick on one, but just wait till dark.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's really hard to fight the urge because, you're like, it's close enough. Go ahead and light them, because you get so excited.
Oh, yeah. You gotta light something. Even if it's just some firecrackers, right?
Yeah.
I know. I know the Well, happy birthday, everybody. That's cool.
Happy birthday.
Yep, happy birthday.
Oh, Bruce. Yep. Alabama. We'll have to go there again someday.
Yep. I can't wait.
Oh, that was awesome there.
That'd be awesome.
That was a good trip.
Yes.
It was a long drive, but it was a good trip.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It was a fun convoy.
Yeah.
That was like, what, 3 or 4 years ago then?
It's been
4.
Maybe 5.
To the day.
5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. It's been a lot of years.
Actually, I just shared something in my memory of it. I think it was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, why did it take us so long to get there?
We had to stop, take pictures with a monkey.
We had
you played with the gorilla or whatever.
Or gorilla, yeah.
Stop at every exit. Stop at Walmart. Stop.
What kind of store? What gas station was that we took that picture, or with that gorilla that was there beside it?
I don't even remember.
What state was it in?
I can't remember that either.
I
thought that was like in
was it
Tennessee or something? What?
Wasn't it Georgia? Was it when we got into Georgia?
Go through Georgia?
I can't remember. All I know is I took a lot of pictures of a gorilla with everybody around it.
I can't remember either how we went. I just know it was a long drive. When Rich said we should have been there like 5 hours earlier.
We could have. Yep.
It was like, dang, what a drive.
Well, I got lucky. Me and Sam pretty much flew in, got a rental car, and, drove from Atlanta over. So,
where is Sam? Have you heard from him, Rich?
No, I haven't heard Sam in years.
Man, what happened to him?
I have no clue.
He's a great guy. He was always fun to play with. It's like he just vanished.
It disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. Yeah, it just seemed like he vanished. He would pop in from time to time during the show, and then he was just gone. Mysterious. But hey, if you're listening, Sam, stop on by.
Yeah.
Anybody that's listening, that if you're not a member of GPS, sign up. Come on over. Hang out in the chat room.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Steven Dar says he misses Sam and Jess.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely. And Bruce said, speaking of Alabama, has anybody heard from Lou recently or Robert? They were in the chat room last week, wasn't they?
Yeah.
I swear it was.
Yeah, she's recovering right now, so from her surgery. So hopefully she'll be back on her feet here soon. And
oh yeah, back in
Prayers go out to Lou.
She'll be back dredging again soon. And Shannon Poe, has anybody heard anything about him? How he's healing?
No.
I ain't heard nothing.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
He just needs to learn how to use fingernail clippers and not use those bolt cutters.
Circular saws.
Yeah, to trim his nails.
Yeah.
Meant for that.
He went to trim his fingernails and cut his finger, huh?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which.
What?
Was you, now we're going to have a Cooley's Corner tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know what time we were going to start the Cooley's Corner.
Minutes, we can start it if you want.
Yeah. I didn't know if he's going to go to commercial and then go to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take a quick commercial and we'll come back with Cooley's Corner and Lost Treasures with Dennis.
Yeah. And Crazy Laws.
Oh, did you find some?
Oh, as soon as I get done with the.
I have stupid loaves.
Then Rich got some. Okay.
Rich has some, and I'll pull them up too in case he doesn't cover some. I'll cover some.
That'll work.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a different one because some and some don't show.
Yeah, I've seen two different sites. Some of them have the same. Some of them have different.
All right, cool. That sounds like a plan then. In my world, it's like, let me get a commercial ready, and we'll take a quick break then, and we'll be back with some Cooley's Corner and Lost Treasures with Dennis Dayton after this message from our sponsors.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight, we're going to talk about Montana gold. First off, let me get my glasses off so I can see.
Take your glasses off so you can see.
Yeah. All right. Most of the gold. Let me get my camera here.
There you go. Get all situated, Rich.
Yep. Most of the gold in Montana is found in more mountainous western section of the state. There's been mining in Montana as early as the 1850s, with the peak of the mining taking place during the 1860s. In the mid-20th century, bucket dredges worked many of the creeks in the rivers in Montana, resulting in millions of ounces of gold. You know, those bucket dredges, it's just like Toney Beats out there using them things. You got to wonder how they get them into those mountains.
Do they just build it there?
Those things are so heavy. You know, how would you even think about getting them in the mountains back then? That's just
Makes
crazy.
me wonder why they would want to get it into the mountains. You know, you'd think there'd be something smaller and easier.
Yeah, gold panning on the Montana rivers will still produce gold nuggets and fine gold. On the Missouri River, being the major river that spans across Montana, there are several locations on the Missouri River where you can find gold. Placer gold can be found in the Missouri River south of the town of Cascade. These concentrations most likely come from the mining districts located above the Little Prickly Pear Creek. I didn't know there was a creek called Prickly Pear. I thought that would be in Arizona.
Yeah.
Another exceptionally rich gold mining area can be found northeast of Lake Helena, Hauser Lake, and around Canyon Ferry. El Dorado Bar is one of these areas on the east banks of the Missouri River near the mouth of the Soup Creek. Of particular interest in this area are the natural occurrences of sapphires. Dana's Bar also attracted interest by early miners. The other good areas in the area include McCoon Bar, Gruel Bar, Spokane Bar, and French Bar. What do you mean? I guess these ain't local bars, so they gotta be.
They were all about the bars, weren't they?
Yeah, they're all about the bars. They were all deposits located along the Missouri River. Indian Creek is a tributary of the Missouri River just outside of town of Townsend. Most of the early mining took place just west of Townsend, and the rich gravels were found in the ancient tertiary bench deposits. Then you have a place called the Big Hole River.
Okay.
Gold was first discovered in French Creek, a tributary to the Big Hole River, in 1864. Production's records are very inaccurate, but it's estimated that easily $5 million worth of gold was mined here in just the first few years after discovery. The district is near the Continental Divide.
Okay.
Placers have been worked along the Big Hole River, as well as numerous tributaries, such as the Basin Creek, Fish Creek, and over the mountain to the south of Camp Creek. Then you have the Soap Gulch and Moose Creek that flow in the Big Hole River. Then we're going to Boulder River. The Boulder River has fairly limited gold occurrences, but several tributaries were mined extensively by the early days of miners in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Near the town of Basin, you will find Carteret Creek, a tributary to the Boulder River. A decent amount of gold mining has taken place here by small-scale sluicing, and they did hydraulic operations. Overland Creek, Rocker Creek, and the surrounding gulches were also quite rich. High Ore Creek and Muscat Creek also have some placer deposits in the area. And you have Basin Creek, Red Rock, Lowland Creeks, and also contain placers around the town of Basin. We move on to the Blackfoot River. There are numerous areas around the town of Lincoln that are productive for gold. The Blackfoot River contains gold along with most of the tributaries in the area. The Garnet Mountain Range is the source of gold found in Elk Creek and the Blackfoot River. Many quantity placer gold deposits can be found in tributaries that feed their upper Little Blackfoot River. Some of the richest include Beaver Creek, Carpenter Creek, Ontario Creek, Golden Canyon Creek, Telegraph Creek, Snowshoe Creek, 04 Creek, 3 Mile Creek, and the Little Blackfoot River itself. There are numerous areas around the town of Lincoln that are productive for gold.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a place called, I guess it's Yak River.
Yeah.
IAAK.
Okay.
So the Yak River was first reported to have placer gold in 1864. Significant amounts of placer gold weren't reported during the area gold rush, but mine picked up in the later years. By the 1880s, placer gold finds increased with over 10,000 ounces of lode gold being reported from the quartz, pyrite veins, and the sandstone. You also find smaller tributaries of the Yak River along the way up the mountain. Most of the land in the National Forest that is open to prospecting, there's gold in many of these creeks. You have a Clark Fork River. By 1954, 100,000 ounces of placer gold have been recovered from 9 Mill Creek, a tributary of the Clark Fork River. Lode gold was eventually found in the upper Kennedy Creek. The ancient flows of the glacial Lake Missoula flowing into the Clark Fork River thousands of years ago helped uncover the placer gold findings in the early Montana miners. This Montana mining town has gold buried right under the main street. Helena. Helena is one of the richest of the Montana mining towns. Montana has a rich and diverse variety of different minerals that have been mined in the state. There's copper, platinum, sapphires, and a wide array of different metals and gems that are mined here. But it was the discovery of gold that first brought men to the harsh climate in the search of wealth. Helena, Montana is one such place. It wasn't the first discovery of gold in Montana, but it did become one of the largest. The rush to Helena. There were already gold miners in western Montana before the gold was discovered in Helena. A few years prior, some very rich discoveries had been made by nearby in Grasshopper Creek and Bannock at an Elder Gulch at Virginia City. Placer miners were working the gravels In the earliest, and thousands of men were seeking their fortunes in the rich gravels. When gold was discovered in Helena, many of the miners dropped everything and headed right over to the new discovery in hopes of striking it rich. First gold was found at what became known as the Last Chance Gulch, given this name because the miners who struck gold considered it their last chance before throwing in the towel and heading home after the unsuccessful attempts of Montana mining.
Mm-hmm.
Their last chance turned out to be a huge success as they actually discovered one of Montana's largest gold deposits. At the Last Chance Gulch is located just south of downtown Helena at the confluence of Orofino Gulch and Grizzly Gulch. More gold discoveries soon followed. It wasn't long after the gold was found all throughout what is now a part of Helena National Forest. Nearly every drainage south of Helena was producing gold, and miners continued to flood in from around the world, even the rich Montana mining grounds. Gold underneath the downtown Helena. The old downtown Helena is right at the mouth of the Last Chance Gulch. The town was built when times were good, and they didn't consider the fact that the location of downtown was right on top of some of the rich gravel. The mines south of Helena were rich, and mining continued for years and years. The town continued to grow with more buildings. Montana mining was in full swing. As mining slowed, the town of Helena was already well established. Unlike many mining towns that became ghost towns after the gold was all gone, Helena continued to thrive and eventually became the capital city of Montana. Of course, the town itself is still there, and it sits right on top of some of the very rich gravels. Underneath the pavement of the streets in downtown Helena are some very rich gold-bearing gravel, hidden away and inaccessible now.
Yeah.
Gold nuggets underneath of Main Street. If the miners had the foresight, it would have been smart to move the location of town a few miles to the north so they could mine the area. But as it stands today, there's gold still buried underneath the town that is likely to stay there. Occasionally, you will hear stories about the gold nuggets being found during construction of road repairs projects in Helena. Whether it's true or just a tale, it's for you to decide, but it's not all that hard to believe considering the rich history of Helena. Over $19 million in gold was mined here in just 4 years following the gold rush. So it wouldn't surprise me at all to know that some of the gold is being found today in the area. You just find a way to get down there and get to it. Montana may not get as much attention as the other states when it comes to gold mining, but that does not mean there isn't gold here. In fact, there has been millions of dollars of gold found here. One of the biggest gold nuggets ever found in Montana was found just south of Butte and is on display in the public so anyone can go see it. Most folks know Butte as a copper town, but there's also some good gold to be found here in the area too. This spectacular discovery was pulled from a creek in the Highland Mountains back in 1989.
Hey, Rich, how big did you say that nugget was?
It was what did I say? 18.
I didn't catch the size of it. Did you even say the size?
One of the biggest gold nuggets ever found.
Or maybe it just was saying where it was found, probably not how much it weighed or something.
Yeah, I didn't hear how much it weighed, just that it was found.
Okay, that's
Yeah, hold on, I'm getting there.
okay.
All right, over 1,000 years after the old timers first started digging for gold in the area, one of Montana's largest gold nuggets was found. Although there has been plenty of gold found in Montana, this state isn't all that well known for producing large gold nuggets. So it must have been a real surprise when this 27-ounce beauty was unearthed.
1/7-ounce beauty.
This discovery, which came to be known as the Highland Sentinel Nugget, is documented as the 7th largest nugget found in Montana.
Man.
Unfortunately, most of the larger nuggets were melted down long ago. Back during the early days, most miners were only interested in gold for the amount of cash that they would sell for. Placer gold was melted and assayed, and big nuggets were lost forever. Not the case with the Highland Sentinel nugget. This huge gold nugget is on display in the general public. Anyone can go see it and enjoy the amazing treasure from Montana. It's on display at the Mineral Museum at Montana Tech in Butte, along with a wide variety of minerals from Montana, the Northwest, and around the world. It is quite an impressive display that is well worth a visit. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Absolutely.
What I think is cool is they should have moved the town over a few miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Buried beneath the
just buy
town.
some place and just dig it up.
Yeah, they're probably buried. It's probably a lot of gold underneath that town.
That's what it sounds like. So
Yeah.
it would be a fun job to be on the road crew.
I mean, you need to own an excavating business.
Yeah, right. Man,
Yeah, no kidding, right?
that is very interesting. If they would have just moved it over a little bit when they started building.
And that was the seventh. He said, Rich said it was the seventh largest nugget found. So I mean, can you imagine how big the biggest one was?
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I would-
huge.
I
That's
would
crazy.
thought Montana was a good place for gold. Yeah, yeah.
I know they got bugs there that are big.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, when we traveled there to we drove there to where was it we went? Arizona? We traveled through Montana.
That's the drive. Right
I
there.
think it was on one of the AMRA outings we had, the second annual outing in Arizona. Hamilton was there, and but anyway, we stopped in Montana, and my gosh, those bugs were so big, it was unreal.
Well, I know Ken, the mountain man, which he's probably up at his claim right now in Idaho.
Who is?
Ken.
Oh, okay.
Josie's in the chat room. Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to be going to his claim sometime, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. It's that time.
He is in the chat room, isn't he?
Yeah, it's that.
That must be coming up here in a couple weeks then. Because, yeah, Idaho starts soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Well, anyway, he used to go to Montana, and he's got some nice gold from Montana, too. So,
I would figure Montana would be a good gold state. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Oh, Idaho.
so he can vouch for the gold in Montana, definitely.
There you go. So Montana has some good gold. And does Montana have some hidden treasures?
Well, I've got some here. There's probably only 6 of them I found. But what I have, the first one is called the Chinese Grade. And this is located near the Clear Fork River between Drummond and Fairmouth.
Okay.
During the gold boom of the 1860s, many miners lived here. Supposedly, they buried much of their gold for safekeeping. But most of them died without revealing where their catches were.
Oh.
And that's the next one is called the Hellgate Ronde Ruins. Located approximately 2 miles northwest of Missoula, the Henry Plummer gang buried a catch of gold coins and nuggets somewhere in or around this town. Shortly thereafter, the gang was hung without them telling where the catch was buried. So most of these places, man, that's like perfect for metal detecting.
They always seem like they hang them before they find out where their treasure's hidden.
Yeah, they as usual, they probably found the treasure and went, we hung them. They didn't tell where it was at.
They never said a word. Sorry.
Next, we have the Fort Missoula military post, located on the Clark Fork River, approximately 3 miles south of Missoula. In the 1880s, a miner supposedly buried approximately 200 pounds of gold nuggets. The story is that the miner's mule broke a leg. A few weeks later, upon his return, the miner could not locate his catch.
Okay.
Then we have the Lost Springers Gold Mine, located near the Baggs Creek drainage area, 1 mile north of the junction of Baggs and Cottonwood Creeks near Anaconda.
Mm-hmm.
3 miners took 300 pounds of gold from the mine, but after leaving were unable to locate it upon their return.
Okay. 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
Wow.
Gold nuggets.
That's a lot.
Then we have the Hollow Top Mountain, located approximately 7 miles northeast of Waterloo. The plumber gang buried $800,000 in gold bullion and coins in a cave on the mountain. The gang was hung before getting back to the treasure.
See, another one. Wow, we hung them.
But, that's just enough information to, hey, 7 miles northeast of Waterloo, in a cave in a mountain. So, go there and start looking for caves.
In a mountain.
Then we have the Haystack Butte, located near Shodo. Before he was hung, Henry Plummer buried $650,000 in gold bullion somewhere on the Missouri River near Haystack Butte.
Mm-hmm.
But it also has, let's see. Let me find it here.
Okay.
Talking about metal detecting in ghost towns around there to find buried treasures.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. And eventually, I'll be getting to, when I get done with all the lost treasures, I'll be doing ghost towns in all the different states.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I have.
Oh, all right.
All that I have for lost treasures.
I guess Charles says that Montana is also known as the treasure state. Interesting. And Troy in the Spreaker chat room asked, when's the dredging season start in Montana? Anybody know?
I was trying to look it up. I can't find a date or anything yet.
No clue on that one. No clue. And Dennis, Miss Laurel in the YouTube chat room likes your hat.
Oh, yeah.
Likes the Trump hat, the Trump 2020. Turn your head this way and don't move. There you go. Come in closer. There you go. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find anything on it.
I pulled this up here, and it says 7 lost treasures that could be found.
That could be found?
Mm-hmm. The first one is called the Amber Room.
Amber Room. Looks like a whole room.
Says, I'll read the first one.
All right.
And see if it's worth reading the other. It says, amber looks just like a yellow stone, but is actually made from fossil tree sap that is millions of years old. And get this, the Prussian king had an entire room made out of amber paneling. The original amber room was constructed in 1701 to 1707 at Charlottenburg Palace. Well, that's in Germany. And in 1716, the Prussian king, Frederick William I, gave the amber room to Tsar Peter the Great of the Russian Empire as a gift. The room was dismantled, and more than 5,900 kilograms of amber was shipped to St. Petersburg in 18 large boxes. Today, the room would be worth $500 million, but during World War II, the Amber Room was taken apart and stolen by enemy forces. Some believe it was destroyed.
Oh. That one's a interesting one.
Yeah, I don't think this has anything really to do with Montana.
It doesn't have anything to do with Montana either, but it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Amber Room.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I heard of that one a long time ago. There you go.
Yeah, but that's basically all I got for Montana. Not a whole lot, really.
Yeah, hey, some's better than none. At least we
Yep.
know there's some lost treasures there, right?
Absolutely.
I think Rich has got some weird Montana laws looked up. You and
Yeah,
him,
I got them on 2 different sites. Danny can back me up in case there's something that I don't cover. The first one I see is don't even think about pretending to abuse an animal in front of a mirror in Montana. It's illegal. Plus, it's not nice.
what does in front of a mirror have anything to do with it, though?
No idea.
Right, it's just not nice. Don't do it.
Yeah. The next one, guiding sheep onto a railroad track with an intent to injure the train can get you 5 years in prison or a $50,000 fine.
All right, next question. How is a sheep going to injure a train?
And yeah, really. And you got to have with intent to injure the train.
It's a train.
A big word, intent.
Yeah, because
So you did it on purpose.
sheep would be like flies on your windshield to a train. It's like
It is illegal for married women to go fishing alone on Sundays.
now, there's one that makes you wonder. If you're a married woman, you cannot go fishing alone on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You could do it Monday through Saturday. Just
Here
not.
we go with the sheep. It is illegal to drive with a sheep in the cab of your truck unless you have a chaperone.
You must have a lot of sheep issues in Montana. Oh, wait, Montana is sheep country, ain't it?
Yeah.
Probably is.
Is it sheep or cattle? I can't even
But
remember.
you got to have a chaperone.
You got to have a
You have
sheep.
a chaperone, yep. If you're, let's see, you're breaking the law in Montana if you have more than one alarm clock ringing at the same time.
Phew, I'm glad they don't have that law in Ohio.
Also, pool tables and billiard halls must be viewable from the street.
Okay. I don't know why that is, but
Well, you always used to see the big bay windows open.
Yeah, they always
look if you ever see the pool table.
yes, they are. They always did have full glass lunch. But it's a law.
Yeah, it's a felony in Montana for a wife to open her husband's mail.
Interesting.
In Helena, you may not legally throw any item across the street.
All right. Okay.
Now, some of the other stupid laws. The production of caviar was only recently legalized.
The what?
What?
Production of caviar
Okay.
was only recently legalized.
Okay. That doesn't even make sense. It's Montana. Why does this production of caviar in Montana? They got sturgeon in Montana?
I don't know. Moving on.
I'm moving on.
Bombs, grenades, rockets, and other large caliber weapons are banned from city council meetings.
Just saying.
It might be a good idea.
It is illegal to operate a vehicle with ice picks attached to the wheels. Yeah.
Okay.
Pop bottles are not to be thrown on the ground.
That's just littering. Where did they come up
Well, on this one, the other one said in Helena, but this says no item may be thrown across the street. So that must be in Montana itself, not just Helena.
Just saying.
And there's a thing called the game of FOLF. May not be played at night. FOLF.
FLOF.
Golfing prohibited. No person shall play or engage in the game of golf or throw a golf disc at nighttime in any area with the business improvement district that has not been sanctioned as denied or as designated golf course by the city.
Floff?
Golfing, FOLFING.
What is it, Dennis?
I don't know. That's what I was reading. It says, because I brought one up too, and it says, yeah, in Helena, no golfing at night. I don't know what that is or what it means or.
Hold on.
Floffing. It sounds like you're talking about golfing, like no golfing at night. No floffing.
Is a former alternative medicine originally developed? Let's see.
Floffing.
All right. Hold on. It's like a disc of golf.
Like frisbee golf?
Disc golfing is glacier country. It's time to get golf on. Frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf.
Golf or disc golf is a popular pastime around these parts. Using the rules to golf to fling the discs into the posts or the baskets around the course. So basically, it's frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf. So you can't do it at night?
No.
Well, if you had a glow-in-the-dark frisbee, could you?
I don't know.
All right.
It is illegal to annoy passerbys on the sidewalks with a revolving water sprinkler.
All
I
righty.
guess you can't put a water sprinkler by the sidewalks to annoy people.
It can't
Well,
be a revolving one.
On that one, Rich, where you said that, it said on that it says this one is for Helena, and I can't decide if the sprinkler is illegal or the person holding a sprinkler caught in the act is for that law.
Well, this one says lawn sprinklers. No person shall place any revolving fountain, hose, or lawn sprinkler so that the water from the same shall be thrown upon any street or sidewalk to the annoyance of passerbys, and no person shall cause water to flow over or upon any street or sidewalk. The 1979 code.
Ooh, so it's not that old. So that one, they probably still enforce it.
It is illegal to use speed dial in the city phone system.
What? Okay.
Also, bands who play in clubs where alcohol is served may not leave the stage while performing.
If they left the stage, they wouldn't be performing.
As live entertainment to remain on platform while performing. The owner or proprietor of an establishment selling alcoholic beverages for one on-premises consumption may permit it in the establishment instrumental and or vocal music or entertainment and or radio television entertainment, whether such entertainment is provided by the paid or voluntary live male or female entertainers or performers.
I don't know. Man.
That's all I got. Denny, you got anything I missed?
I don't know if you. It says 7 or more Indians are considered a raiding or war party, and it is legal to shoot them.
Wow.
They took that one off the books.
Says it is a felony for a wife to open her husband's mail.
Okay.
No person shall raise pet rats.
All right.
And then you were talking about the city council thing. It also says, Rich, it says it is illegal to bring a bomb or rocket at a city council proceedings.
Yeah.
Add up to it. Yeah.
Let's see. What was the other one? You got that one. And I don't know if you said this one or not. It says in Elicitor Springs, you can throw balls in the city limits.
No, we didn't hear that one.
You can throw balls in city limits, but you can't play frisbee golf after dark.
Right.
Uh,
All right, just saying.
oh, wow. Says in the state of Montana, missionary position only between a man and a woman.
Now, wait a minute. Who enforces that law? Who's to say? I know it's on the books, but you know,
If
do
they catch you,
do you just go and confess your crime to them that you didn't do that? I mean,
no.
how do they know? Is my question. If you did or didn't. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
just saying.
Interesting.
Did you talk about the bands performing, Rich?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the squirrels?
No.
Squirrels.
It says also in Elicitor Springs, Montana, you are not allowed to worry the squirrels.
How do you worry a squirrel?
I don't know.
That's my question. How do you worry a squirrel?
I don't know.
What makes a squirrel worry? Do squirrels worry? I don't know.
Feeding one squirrel and not the other? I don't know.
Maybe he's worried he's not going to get none. See? Just saying. It's possible.
Oh, yeah. But that's all I got.
Oh, wow. That squirrel one was an interesting one. Does squirrel need to have therapy if it's worried?
Yeah.
I don't know. These states all got some weird laws.
Mm.
It's like Ripley's Believe It or Not. You can choose to believe these laws or not. You know?
Crazy, crazy laws.
You ain't kidding. They are crazy. The missionary position thing's kind of weird too. Yeah. It's like, wait, how did you know?
Yeah.
How are you giving me a ticket for that? How did you know? Right? Might make you wonder about living in Montana.
Do we know who's on Tuesday Night Hangout this
Yes,
week?
I do. Actually, everybody, don't forget Tuesday Night Hangouts with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens.
There you go.
Every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on their YouTube channel. This week, they have YouTuber Scuba Sonia is going to be on there live.
Scuba Sonia.
Questions. So be sure and check them out Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Who is it, Tim?
Scuba Sonia. Sound familiar? Scuba Sonia. That's what I got. That's what Ed sent me. Scuba
Steve's brother, sister.
Scuba Steve's sister. If it's Scuba Sonia, I think we should have Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to understand what you said. I understand now. Scuba Sonia.
Scuba Sonia.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think we should get Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve. I'm Scuba Steve. Dennis, you can put on your scuba mask. You can be Scuba Steve.
We have a Scuba Dennis.
I like it. Oh, man. So, yeah, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be sure and check that out over there on their YouTube channel. Tuesday Night Hangouts with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens. I got it right this week. About time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I know, right? After all these weeks, I finally got their name right. Man.
I don't see any upcoming events. If there is, guys, please post them in the chat room or in the event room there.
No upcoming events coming up. It's still all these coronavirus lockdowns that
It's crazy. Don't get me started on that.
I don't know, but it's just saying. They can't have a lot of them. So maybe that's why there's not a whole lot of events going on yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could just have DW suck it up dredging said, "What about Squircle Tony?" We could just have Squircle Scott.
Orca Sky. Where did anybody ever hear where he was at today? I mean,
He was busy.
oh, he was busy.
Busy.
Ah.
It's like really.
Well, I seen some stuff on YouTube that he was, I guess, up at his claim monitoring a fire. He was looking at a fire that wasn't far from his claim.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Far from his claim.
Yeah, it wasn't very far from his claim. I guess it was going the other direction.
Oh, so that's the closest he's gotten to his claim.
Yes.
It took a fire to get him up there.
Hey, speaking of which, what could we send to his Facebook page? What we need to come up with something since he's not on that we can blast his Facebook page with something. Anyone have any ideas?
Because I'm busy. I was busy. I was like, okay.
Yeah, send a meme or something that like I was too busy.
Busy. Yeah, I was too busy.
I was too busy. I'm gonna see if I can't come up with something real.
Scott's a busy man, apparently. Too busy. Too busy to do his job as a co-host on the show. Because he was busy watching the fire from his claims.
Here we go. Let me try to find a GIF.
He's probably iRacing. And he's like, I can't do the show. I'm busy. I'm losing the race. Oh, there was a race on. Brian Bedard said probably watching the Brickyard 400. So there was a race on. Oh, so that explains.
Brickyard.
That's what he said. The Brickyard 400
Here in Indy? I don't
Where's the
know what was going on this weekend.
Brickyard 400. I don't have a clue. I don't keep up with that stuff.
There, I posted one.
Did you post one? You found a busy one?
Yeah.
Ah, very good.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Cookie Monster.
What'd you type?
I got this one going.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there you go. I put me very, very busy.
There you go. Post it all the. What'd you type in? Just busy.
Yep.
Yeah, I typed in "I am very busy" on. I went to the GIF or whatever it is, and then I typed in "I am very busy," and that came up.
Okay, I like it.
there's Rich's is funny. That's hilarious.
Even
Me
Thomas,
very busy.
Dennis, even Thomas said that the Brickyard was today.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
Well,
what,
I was in Oklahoma all week, so I wasn't hearing any news or watching anything, so I didn't know.
that's why he was busy.
I guess I'm done with all sports now, pretty much.
Yeah, I've been done with them.
No NFL, no NASCAR. They want to kneel. They want to play their stupid games. I'm done.
I've been done with them before that, so it doesn't bother me none. You know, I'm just saying. So that's where Busy Boy was, watching a race.
Watching a race.
Mm-hmm.
Make a left turn. Left
That's
turn.
more important.
Left turn. Left turn.
Mm-hmm. Busy. So yeah, everybody type it. If you do Facebook, go to Scott Toney's page, not Scott Swiftwater, Scott Toney.
Yeah, Scott Toney.
Them
And
up.
he has this picture right here. That's what you want to look for.
Did anybody hear something about a coin shortage?
Yeah.
I didn't
What
hear.
is that? What are they talking about?
I
I
don't know.
don't know. They let me go back to it here. Let me find out.
Yeah, tell me what that is all about. What is,
I know some of the businesses are posting them. They don't accept cash, only credit.
Corey Hagerman, which lives up in northern Indiana, Angola, Indiana, and all the stores and grocery stores, something about a coin shortage. So yeah, it's like you got to pay with debt. I don't know what's going on. Not accepting cash. You got to pay with a debit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with money because it's dirty. Supposedly.
Yeah, something about that. So I think they're just trying to do away with the dollar bill and the coin.
Yeah, and just make it all digital. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's possible.
Says nobody can get to the banks to turn their coins in.
But that's what they have Coinstars for.
Can't even do the
Yeah,
coin
but they
star.
charge you percentage.
You can't do Coinstars neither.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you could do the Coinstars, but they charge you percentage.
Yeah, they do. They take their cut.
Well,
If you go
yeah,
to
but
the
I
bank,
think
your own
I
bank, they don't
I
charge
think
you.
Corey said that you couldn't even use a coin star.
Because change is so nasty, dirty, right?
The Coinstars are open in my area, so I don't know.
I haven't noticed because I haven't been to a store.
Yeah.
If you make an appointment, you can go to the bank.
Yeah, right. Our bank's open. Their lobby's open now.
Our bank's only the drive-throughs.
Oh, mine's open. They opened their lobby back up finally.
Mhm.
Yep. I don't know. I got plenty of coins.
Oh yeah.
I got a jar of change. You know, this I do have. So no coin shortage. It's just another thing.
It is.
I still never got to see the Saharan dust cloud, so I guess that's gone. So I guess we get to see the coin shortage now for 2020. What's next?
Well, hopefully I don't lose power. I heard thunderstorms coming.
Oh, it's supposed to be hot here all week. I didn't see nothing about rain.
Us right now, so
And it gets this hot, it has to rain a little, right?
Yeah.
Usually it does.
yeah, my garden's doing real good.
My tomatoes are growing like crazy.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah.
You know,
Mine too.
we had one, it was red. Like, don't know why. All the other ones are small green ones. We had one red one about the size of a baseball. I mean, it was red. It was ready. And I went out yesterday and picked it up. The whole bottom of it was like brown and hard. It was like
blossom rot.
What is it, Rich?
Blossom rot.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
And what causes that? Any idea?
Number of things.
Yeah, but all the other ones are green. And it's like, why'd that one?
It will be green until they're starting to go ripe.
Now, what do you put on tomatoes to keep them big old worms off of them?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
Haven't you ever seen them big old worms, Dennis, that eat your tomatoes?
No.
They're green. They're about 2 inches long. Them suckers will eat a tomato up.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds like me. You need to collect them and use them as fishing bait.
Look like a caterpillar, but they're green.
Wow, I've never had that problem here.
They'll eat a tomato up, buddy, in a minute. You know? But we got ours in pots, so they might not have a problem because they're not planted in the ground. You know?
Right.
I don't know.
You're talking about it's tomato, but on the bottom of it, it's like black and brownish color and stuff.
Yeah, and hard, real hard. And then when we cut it, it didn't look ripe inside. It looked weird.
Blossom end rot is antibiotic disease caused by deficiency of calcium.
Interesting.
Deficiency causes the blossom end of the fruit to appear to rot.
That's what it was like. Yeah. I hope the other ones don't do that. Calcium deposit.
Test the soil pH, use organic compost, water regularly, apply mulch or drainage. So I had it one year and it was really, really dry out and I didn't water it enough. And that's probably why.
He waters them twice a day. I mean, I thought they're getting plenty. But maybe
sometimes you get too much water too, but I don't know.
That's what we're worried about, overwatering them, getting root rot or something. So it's like, see, Google, Dennis, Steve Orr, Google tomato hornworm. That's what they are. It's a hornworm.
Google, what is it?
Tomato hornworm.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna.
Steve, yeah. That's 7 dust. That's what you put on them.
Oh, I have that 7. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 dust. That's what you put on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm learning some things.
I put that on my potatoes to get rid of the potato bugs.
See? Crushed eggshells works, they said.
Add calcium, yeah.
To add calcium?
I guess that's what he's saying.
I guess you just put them right on top of the dirt?
Yeah, mix it in with the soil, yeah.
Crushed eggshells.
My wife does that.
All right. I have eggs every morning, so we'll start crushing the shells, putting them in there. Did you find it yet, Dennis? The hornworm?
Yeah, showing.
That's him. He's a tomato eating machine.
I've never had those.
Yeah.
It's actually considered a caterpillar.
Right. It looks like a caterpillar, but it eats your tomatoes.
Says hornworms are among the largest caterpillars in Minnesota and can measure up to 4 inches in length.
Wow.
Small tomato hornworms are yellow to white in color with no markings.
Yeah. See? All right. See, let me see.
And this is what it turns into. This moth.
Oh, are you serious? It turns into that?
Yep.
Somebody said no moisture in the hole. What the heck's that mean?
An adult tomato hornworm moth.
Now I'll be darned. Now I've definitely learned.
Wow. The moth has a wingspread of 4 to 5 inches. That's a big moth.
Dude, they ruin your tomatoes. If you get them, you'll know it. You know? Yep. Can use it. Okay. They crushed eggshells. I'll try that. The old horned worm. Good to know. Yeah, but watch out for them.
Wow. It shows the damage.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a tomato plant. That's what a hornworm can do to a tomato plant.
They destroy them. Yeah. They completely destroy them. I've seen them.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you guys can hear that. We got some massive fireworks going off right now.
Yeah. Now we got some rain.
Yeah, it still ain't even dark yet. Yep. See? Good to know. I learned something about gardening tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. 7 dust. 7 dust. Everybody's saying 7 dust and put some.
Yeah, 7 dust is always good to put on them.
All right. All right.
Problem of it is when it rains, it washes it off.
Oh, okay. So you just got to retreat it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to keep them big old hornworms off of it. Don't want them eating my tomatoes. Got to get some calcium in there too. So.
Yep.
Can't have that happening to all my tomatoes. That would suck.
Oh, yeah.
That's all
I had that happen one year. That sucked.
Yeah,
They were okay when they were green, but as soon as they started to change color, you can look underneath and see they were rotten.
They were doing the same thing.
So what you did was to start picking them green and put them on the counter.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Yep. I hope we'll give it a try and see.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Well, cool. Well, see, I'm glad. Thank you guys for the input. Can use zeolite. Andy Lewis said you can use zeolite on the soil, very sharp edges. I guess that keeps them worms away.
Right.
And Steve Orr said you could throw a handful of Epsom salt around the tomato plants to help with blossom end rot.
Yeah.
So, oh, man. Thanks, guys. Gardening show tips on Prospector Radio. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and hanging out with me, Dennis, and Rich. And don't forget to join us Wednesday for West Coast Wednesday. We'll be here 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, as always. And then don't forget, next Sunday, Pat Keene joins us from Keene Engineering. I'm sure you all use his equipment, so come and hang out with us, and we'll see what Pat has to say. Now, on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
And as Scott Swiftwater Toney would say, if life ain't worth living, living worth life. Love, 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 love. Good night, gold diggers.
Yada, yada, yada. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Happy 4th weekend.